Okay, so this demo is going to show you how to add text, which I believe we ended off in the last demo with that, and how to score your game. So the first thing we're going to do, I believe this might have already been done for you, but UI in our hierarchy, we're going to go UI and we're going to go to text. What we're going to add here is we're going to call that text, count text, count capital space text. Just going to go back here and frame myself up. And we're going to go ahead and get this so it's centered up the right way. So you don't really see it right now. It's out here, but we're going to go and we're going to click on this little corner thing, and we're going to hold down Alt and Shift, and that is going to allow us to put this up in the left hand corner. You can see it pop up there, and then I'm just going to leave it. Things you can do now is you can change your font size. If you want to make it bigger, you can change your your color. You can also go into Canvas. You can see that it did make a canvas and it made an event system. We're not going to mess with that stuff. You can also go in there and blow that up even more. Next thing we're going to do is we're also going to add win text. So we're going to go create, and we want to do this on the canvas. So canvas, create UI and text, and this we're calling win text. And for the win text, I'm actually going to use my XYZ positioning just to get this thing centered up here. Or I just type in 0 for that, 0 for Y, and now I can just drop it down, move it around there, center it up more if I need to. And I'm also going to bump the scale for that. I'm going to bump up this one pretty significantly just because I want it to be a little bit more visible. And I'll make this one maybe red. Let's go. I'll bump that to 35. Let's see how that looks. That does not work. So I'm going to go to canvas, maybe bump this up to like 4. Bump this back to 20. Oops. And get that going at 0, 0. Right, so that pops up. Problem here probably is this is a little bit too big, so I might scale that back down. And then go to my win text, and if I want to bump that up and see if that'll let me know. Yeah, it works a little bit better. And just use my XY position to get that thing in place. Now, it doesn't need to say anything at this point. You're good to go pretty much. What you do want to do is go get your code from the Unity Rollerball website, and you're going to go down to displaying the score and text. And actually, it says display manager, but really this is, you can see right here, player controller text. So we're copying the code. You can drag select it, but this allows you to copy it. We're going to go in, and then I'm going to go into my scripts, and I'm going to go to my player controller, and I think I had already added this in, but I'm going to paste it in. Okay, now, things you want to know. You did add a line of using Unity Engine.ui there. You added some stuff in here. You can go through the actual video for coding it if you want to. And then more important stuff, the set count text and the win text is kind of referenced in here, as well as down below here. It's saying, okay, what do you want to show? You want to say the word count and then count up in this space. And then if the count is greater than a certain number. Now, this is important because you need to see how many pickups you have. I believe I have 11, so I'm going to change that to 11. And then you can display whatever you want. It doesn't have to say you win. It could say whatever. It could say you're the best, or you found all the objects. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. I'm going to go back. Now, what you're going to see, stuff if it moved, no big deal really. Looks good. Okay, what we're going to do is we need to say that reference of the win text and the count text for the player. So we go to player, and you can see here, after adding that new script on, you have count text and win text, the options there. So what I'm going to do is take my count text, drag it down and place it. Take my win text, take it down and then place it. And now, when I go into the game, it's actually going to display no win text right now, but the count, as I roll, will add. And so, now I can drive this thing around. Right. So the next demo, we'll talk about how to kind of start modifying your game and building it, making it look cooler, more fun to play. Save your scene and save your project.